All right, Palm 11, let's get after it. Here we go. We're looking at geometry proofs. So in section 4.1, we learned a whole bunch of vocab about why things happen, complementary angles, supplementary angles, Z rule, F rule, vertical angles, things like that. And we're going to tie that now into proving some geometric scenarios. So here we go. Always look at the statement. So the statement is saying, given line A and B are parallel, that's what these two symbols mean. And that's important, right? Because that helps us. Now we can use our parallel line rules. And angle 2 equals angle 3. Okay, so now we know this is equal to this. Prove angle 1 equals angle 2. So now the idea is get there however you can. So here's how proofs work. You will list your statements to start to tie things together. So you would go kind of like this. Okay, well, 1. Line A is parallel to line B. That's given information. 2. Angle 2 equals angle 3. That is given information. Okay, so now what do we have? We have, well, think about our Z rule, our F rule. Do we have anything like that? Well, I actually see F rule right here. Right there is an F. So from there, that was one of our postulates from section 4.1. We can now say, okay, well, that means angle 1 is equal to angle 3 by corresponding angle theorem. Or, if you want, you can just say F rule. And now, since angle 2 equals angle 3 and angle 1 equals angle 3, then it must hold that angle 1 equals angle 2. And what we use there is called substitution. And you have proved what is being asked of you entirely logically, and everything made sense. That was a proof. That's how we're going to run through this. So we're just going to do a few examples. We'll go from there. So here's your next one. Given angle 2 equals angle 3, okay. So here is here. We need to be able to prove that angle 1 equals angle 4. And there's a slight piece missing from this. These are parallel lines, obviously. So, okay, if angle 2 equals angle 3, that's given to us. How can we then tie this together? Well, let's see. Angle 2 equals angle 3. That's given. What else do we know? Well, we know that angle 1 plus angle 2, so here, is equal to 180 degrees. And that is supplementary angles. And then we also know that angle 3 and angle 4 add up to 180 degrees. And again, supplementary angles. So from there, we can look, can we substitute anything? Or what can we do with that? Well, they're both equal to 180, so we can actually set them equal to each other. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. We just say they're both equal. And then, well, angle 2 equals angle 3 is given. So we could write that in, or we can just, well, yeah, so first we'll sub that in. Angle 3 is the same as angle 2, so we'll sub that in there. And now you can see that you have an angle 2 in both, so you can just subtract it out, and you're left with angle 1 equals angle 4. And that's exactly what we wanted. So there we see we are using substitution, and then we are using subtraction. So we are logically proving all of our statements. So let's do another. All right, so here we got a triangle with a line coming off of it. And we are given the information that that triangle has a line coming off of it. Great, helpful. What can we do? Well, we have a triangle, good place to start. So we could say angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180 degrees. And our reasoning there is angles in a triangle. So we know that. What else do we know just by looking at this graph or this shape? We know that angle 1 plus angle 4 is 180 degrees, and that is supplementary. So now you got two things that equal 180, so again, we can set them equal to each other. So we have angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals angle 1 plus angle 4. Now from there, we have an angle 1 on both sides, so we can subtract it from both sides. And we're left with angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 4. And that is what we wanted to prove. So we are done. And you want to add in here, like, so, both equal to 180, and then substitution. You want to put your reasoning. You can't just do things without putting your reasoning. The reasoning is very, very, very important. So let's just keep on plugging away at some examples here. So this symbol here means perpendicular. All right, that means perpendicular. And when lines intersect perpendicularly, they create perpendicular. Look at my spelling. Perpendicular. They create right angles. So what that means is angle 5 and angle 6 are both going to be 90 degrees. That's what that means. We're also given the fact that angle 1 equals angle 3. So that's what that means. So go from there. What do we know? Well, all right. What's given to us? Angle 1 equals angle 3 is given. Angle 5 equals angle 6, that's given. And you can even say both 90 degrees. And then what do we got? Well, we got angles in a triangle. We could say, okay, well, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 equals 180 degrees. And angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 4 equals 180 degrees. So those reasonings are angles in a triangle. And then we can set them equal to each other. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 equals angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 4. Both equal 180. And now we look back to our substitution. We know that angle 1 equals angle 3, so I'm going to sub that here. Angle 1 is going to become angle 3. We know that angle 5 is angle 6, so I'm going to sub that in here. So then if we know that these two statements are the same, we now have this. And you got an angle 3 on both, you got an angle 6 on both, and what are you left with? So that would be subtraction as my step. Subtraction and substitution. So then you're left with angle 2 equals angle 4. Exactly what you want. Proof. You're done. So you're getting the hang of it, I'm sure. We got two more, maybe one more here. So given AB is parallel to CD. Okay, so let's throw that in. AB, line segment, is parallel to CD. All right. Prove that angle ABC, okay, what does that mean? That means this angle here, it's created with the middle number, ABC. So that is supplementary to angle 4. So essentially what we're proving is we're proving angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to, plus angle 4 is equal to 180, right? Because we want to prove that angle B there is supplementary, which means adds to 180 with angle 4. So let's go. We have our given statements. So AB parallel to CD given. And where do we go from there? Well, we have a Z rule here. Z rule here. So that means angle 1 equals angle 3. And again, you can call it Z rule, or you can say alternate interior angles. And then, where can we go from there? Well, we have two triangles. So angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 180 degrees. And that's angles in a triangle. Now what? Well, you can't really do anything with the ABD triangle because we're missing two numbers. We don't have any values there, but we can use some substitution. We can say, okay, angle 2 plus angle 1, because we'll sub that out for here, plus angle 4 equals 180 degrees. Substitution. And if you look, that's what we want. We've done it. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 4 is 180 degrees. We are done. Proved. So you're looking for proofs here. What you're trying to do is you're trying to logically demonstrate validity to a statement, and you can only do that by making only true statements from 1 to the end. And you need to defend it with a reason. If you don't have a reason, it's not a good proof. Proofs need to be able to withstand critique, so all of your reasons are incredibly important. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.